Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet have been officially revealed in Sunday's Pokemon Presents, and they look pretty good. If I'm being honest, these games actually look pretty amazing. Obviously there's some pop in and there's some graphic issues and all that, and not to mention that unloaded Pokemon Center, but honestly compared to Sword and Shield and Legends combined, these games actually kind of look pretty good. But you guys know me, I'm the #1 Pokemon hater. I have to have a problem with Pokemon every time they do something. But it's actually not for the reasons you might be expecting, because these games actually look pretty good. And to quote my buddy Bronicus, these games could quite possibly unite the entire franchise. I think they're going to be pretty good games, especially if they're going to look this good visually. However, that's not what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about today is how the fact we're getting two mainline Pokemon games in the same year, if you want to count Legends as a mainline Pokemon game at this point. I don't know, it's been kind of weird. So if you guys are living under a bus, Pokemon Legends Arceus released on January 28th of 2022, so literally a month ago. And yeah, they were pretty good games. I'm making my review currently on the game, so please stay tuned for that. It's going to be pretty cool. But TLDR, I thought the game was pretty dang good, and a pretty good step for the Pokemon franchise as a whole, when, in my opinion, Pokemon has been declining in terms of their game quality. I thought, aside from the graphics, this game was actually pretty decent for a Pokemon game. But now we are getting Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet at the end of this year, just like a traditional mainline Pokemon game. And this would fit from, when they released Pokemon games. Galar came out almost 3 years ago, and the DLC 2 years ago, which was technically Galar 2. I get it, because obviously they split their teams up a little bit. They made Ilka work on BDSP, and half of Game Freak was working on Legends, and the other half was working on this. But see, that's where lies the problem for me. I'm a little bit worried that because they split their teams up, they lost quality in some of the games just to get them out on time. Now, we're kind of all aware of this, the Pokemon Company and Game Freak, they rush their games out to get them out for the anime and TCG and all that. But it's just kind of annoying, considering Legends Arceus could have been an even grander game. And this is just a theory, but it kind of makes me wonder, if they didn't split their teams up, could Legends Arceus be even greater? Or was Legends Arceus supposed to be a playtest for Scarlet and Violet? I don't know. And, seeing Scarlet and Violet release the exact same year as Legends, it makes me a little bit worried about what their mindset was for the entirety of Legends, because in my opinion, Legends was one of the greatest things that has come out for this franchise in a long time. And the fact that they're releasing this game now shows that this wasn't their primary focus kind of worries me just a little bit. Obviously, Scarlet and Violet from the trailer seems to be heavily inspired by Hisui and the entirety of the mechanics of Legends Arceus. I mean, hell, they even have a Hisui Zoroark in there, which is pretty cool, because I wanted to use a Hisui Zoroark more. You didn't get a Zoroark till the end of the game, so thank you. Yeah, so clearly Legends Arceus is being built upon for this game, but it makes me worry, because then it tells you that yeah, half of Game Freak was working on that and half of Game Freak is working on this. And that's fine and all. That's how game developers are. They're working on multiple projects. They're thinking ahead multiple years, But then, it makes you wonder, Legends Arceus could have been so much of a grander game if the entirety of the team was working on it, This just in general, this feels way too soon. This has not given us enough time to breathe. Me and many other people were content of just being oh yeah, this is the Pokemon game of the year, we can wait till next year, And I'm pretty sure I wouldn't even be making this video if Scarlet and Violet were announced next year, But no, they're coming at the end of this year, and I personally feel that's a little way too soon, if I'm being perfectly honest. Both in terms of us being able to keep up with the Pokemon franchise, as well as just, development and all that. And again, I don't know, when Legends was developed. I don't know how long it's been in development. For all I know, the game could have been, finished 2 years ago, and we didn't even know. But I still think it's kind of off-putting to think that they were just working on multiple games simultaneously. It could have impacted the quality just a little bit. And the reason I say all this is because, you already know, Sword and Shield has kind of made me and many other Pokemon fans quite skeptical when it comes to new releases. And, makes me want to talk about it. It makes me worry just a bit. And again, if you're excited for it, please don't let me boggle you down. This is just me, you know, playing devil's advocate. This is just me being the skeptical Pokemon fan, because I'm never happy with Pokemon. No, but like, it honestly just like it makes me worry a little bit. But I do have high hopes for this game. Aside from the main protagonist looking like they just graduated the 3rd grade, this game honestly looks really exciting to play, and I kind of really want to play it. But I just really hope that, you know, if they're going to have us play 2 mainline Pokemon games in the same year, if you still want to count Legends as a Pokemon game, I'm going to count it because it's a pretty big game. If they're going to have us do that, then I hope that this game was given, you know, love and care, and was given a lot of quality. Because I don't think I can go through another Sword and Shield. You know, I don't think I can do that, and I really hope that this game, it lives up to a lot of people's expectations. Because this game could be pretty grand. If they're taking what Legends Arceus established and they are, you know, multiplying it by tenfold, this game could be awesome. This game, I'm not going to say Game of the Year. Pokemon games are never Game of the Year, but it could be up there. Especially if the description from the original trailer about it being an open world game, if that is true, this could be a really good game. And I hope it is. I really do. I'm just making this video because I like playing devil's advocate, and I like, you know, criticize. Yes, I like critiquing all of Pokemon, but yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. If you guys have different thoughts about, you know, Scarlet and Violet, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Actually, you know what? Tell me what starter you guys are picking. I'm personally Team Quaxley, if I'm being honest. You know, I've been picking the water type a little bit too much lately, but I'm sorry. You know, it was either him or the Among Us Dragon, and I don't know if I want to pick the Among Us Dragon right now. I need to see the evolutions. I need to see their personality before I can decide personally. But yeah, Team Quaxley. What about you guys? What team are you guys on? Be sure to check out my Hollow Knight video I posted yesterday. It was a pretty banger video in my personal opinion. Stay tuned to my Legends Arceus review, which will be coming out sometime later this month. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!